Hey beauties, hopping on today to do a testing out new makeup video. I have here the new Colourpop eyeshadow palette, the Heavy Petal palette. This is a palette filled with 12 soft pastels, bright metallics, and warm terracottas in mattes, metallics, matte sparkle, and pearlescent glitter finishes. They are absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to show you the look that I made using these shadows. They're ultra creamy and ultra pigmented, blendable, long lasting, and apply evenly to your eyes. They feel super velvety, so can't wait to show you. Then I also had a chance today to put together a look using my Rare Beauty lip oil in Happy. This is such a gorgeous lip oil that is tinted, the most beautiful shade. There are lots of shades to choose from, but I personally just loved using this one today called Happy. So I can't wait to show you how it tested out for me. Then I also was able to test out today this Chanel mascara. So there is a primer and then a mascara, and it is called the Noir mascara from Chanel. So I tested this out today, so just keep watching to see how it applied and test it out along with me and see how it worked. And then I'm super excited because I was able to test out today the Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow. This is an absolutely gorgeous product. You can wear it on its own or layer it over shadows. So you're going to see how I use it today. I did layer it over the shadow in the Heavy Petal palette from Colourpop. So just keep watching. So I was testing out this palette for the first time here, and the colors look super beautiful from my initial impression, and I couldn't wait to just make a really beautiful springtime look using this. So first I dipped into Floral Feels, and I used my largest fluffy brush and I applied it pretty high up on my eye. So, I also did start by prepping my eyes with my P.Louis eyeshadow base in Rumors. It's the 0.5 base. And so that just makes a perfect base for any eyeshadow look that you want to create. And they do have it available on Amazon. I'll have it linked down below. But I built up Floral Feels. So I just kept going in and layering on more and more just to get the perfect shade and the perfect amount of warmth and the perfect base to this eyeshadow look that I was going to create today. But this shadow definitely is super blendable, very creamy to the eye, and just absolutely stunning. So then I reached in to Freshly Cut, and using a smaller fluffy brush, I packed that on the outer portion of my eye, tapping it on. And if you do have hooded eyes, I do as well. So I hope that you'll get lots of tips and tricks from watching my videos, how I create eyeshadow looks with my hooded eyes. But basically here, I just tapped that Freshly Cut shade on. Again, super soft and smooth to the eye and not patchy whatsoever. And definitely this shade does not need to be built up very much. Just Floral Feels needs to be built up. But Freshly Cut pretty much is so pigmented you don't have to build it up as much. And it is a deeper shade. So that's why you're going to get more color payoff, you know, without a lot of building up. But I just took small circular motions and just blended the two shades together. And they married well. They just looked absolutely stunning together. They didn't turn muddy. So these shades are absolutely stunning. And though this is described as a springtime palette, it definitely can go into summer looks as well. And then I reached for my Ipsy eyeliner. This is a kohl eyeliner from my Ipsy box. And I just put a little bit of a winged liner. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. So as you'll see in a moment, I'm taking, again, my small fluffy brush. This is a Smith brush, and I'll have it linked down below. And I just buffed out the liner with this brush. So you just go back and forth and buff it out. This is going to make a beautiful base for the shadows that I'm going to apply on top of it from the Heavy Petal palette. I'm going to reach into that deepest shade in the palette called Potting Mix, and I'm going to layer that over this in a moment. But for now, I'm just buffing this out. Again, it's going to make a beautiful base and a beautiful kind of diffused effect for the eyeshadow to be laid down upon. So now I'm taking here the shade Potting Mix. And so testing this out today, I was really surprised at how it was not patchy whatsoever, super pigmented, and buffed out beautifully into the previous shades, Freshly Cut and Floral Feels. So they married well together. There was no muddiness. The colors each held their own and just blended beautifully into each other as well though. So I'm just taking that brush and packing it on. I put a little bit on the lower lash area, so I'm making a V shape here. I'm packing that deep shade on the outer portion of my eye and on the outer portion of my lower lashes. And this is just going to make your eyes look bigger and give you that more wide awake look. So then I reached back in for my P.Louis eyeshadow base, and I'm going to use this to cut the crease essentially, and also as a base for the shade Hyacinth. So here I'm dipping into Hyacinth. I'm using a very small Morphe brush, and I'm going to tap that on to where we just put down the P.Louis eyeshadow base. And it's just such a gorgeous shade. It's soft, yet really packs a punch. It really gives you the most luminous look. It's just so shimmery and beautiful, but not chunky whatsoever. And so I'm just kind of blending it now into Potting Mix, and it blended beautifully. So I'm so glad I was able to test this out because these shadows really performed so well and blended so beautifully together. So then again, I'm taking Hyacinth, I'm putting it in the tear duct area, and I'm going to bring it down and into the lower lash area as well, where the tear duct area is. So making a little V there. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. We're going to lay down the P.Louis base and then put the shade Hyacinth on top. And actually here I'm applying the Stila Glitter and Glow on top of Hyacinth. And that's just going to make it ultra glossy, ultra shimmery. They are budge proof. It's going to be even more budge proof when you put the Stila on top. So it's just a gorgeous effect that you can add to your eyeshadow looks, and they're not going to budge, and they're going to be so just even more beautiful looking. So here I'm taking my Glamnetic eyelash curler. This is such a good eyelash curler because it doesn't pinch the hooding on my eyes like a lot of lash curlers do. So I love this one. I have many, and this one is, in my opinion, the best, especially for hooded eyes. And now I'm testing out the Chanel mascara. So this this Chanel mascara has a primer and then the mascara. So you don't have, they are sold separately. So I'm trying the primer and then I put the mascara on top. And I was so shocked at how stunning this mascara is. It actually lengthens and separates and makes you look like you have lashes for days, but it is not clumpy whatsoever. That is how this mascara is absolutely outstanding. I have never seen anything like it in how there is zero clumpiness. And essentially there is zero mess as well because not too much product comes out, so it doesn't wind up transferring into your hooding or getting on your eyes. You don't have to clean it up. It's very easy to apply this mascara, get lashes and lashes for days quickly and easily without a lot of mess or a lot of work. So it also truly lengthens and separates and volumizes each lash. So I have to say this is definitely a luxury makeup product worth the splurge. It is worth every penny because, you know, I didn't even feel like I needed false lashes after this. And I always, you know, especially if I do an eyeshadow look, I want to apply false lashes. But with this mascara, you don't even feel the need for lashes, and I didn't apply them. So then I moved into the Juvias Place liquid blush that so many people are loving. I know I love it. It is beautiful. And then I do blend out the edges though with a little bit of translucent setting powder. And then for the lip, I moved into the Tower Beauty lip liner in Work of Art. I love this lip liner so much. Clean beauty ingredients, so creamy, totally fills in your lip line. It's just so beautiful. And then I used Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Tinted Lip Oil in Happy, which is a cool pink shade. And these lip oils are, of course, moisturizing, but the color that they give is so stunning. I can definitely see why these are sold out everywhere. So beauties, this is the finished look today. I had so much fun testing out this new makeup. Let me know if you've tried any of these, and I'll have everything linked below.